Dabo Cephalosha. Korver, an open look for Al Horford. We should get to know him better. Maybe he'll take us to lunch out in Salt Lake City. Millsap throws it in. Kyle, and one. Right at the elbow and foul. Red hot his last three, 21.3 per game. And Korver from deep. Wow. What do you think this baby is?
Very.
Well done. Best Hawk night in the paint, 40 in San Antonio. Kyle Korver. No one within 15 feet of his hands, but Millsap wins it back, and Kyle for three. He is automatic.
You don't get to him.
Lotion. Millsap to Korver. Oh, and boy, is he decked. Can receive a $525 rebate this third quarter. Kyle looks for his 14th, then has it. On the baseline, Cantor on a switch. Millsap inside, scores. Here's Korver, back to Paul. He'll take the three. Bingo! Millsap doing it all. Down the middle, Cephalosha. Great find by Korver. 3-on-1 the other way. Korver backs up, now goes inside. Tabo lays it in. Teague, Korver. Favors switched out on him. Korver, deep. Hands up three! Are you kidding me?
You saw that coming all the way.
That had to be 34, 35 feet.
What was Favors doing? I mean, look how far he's back. And now he comes up to the free throw line, but once he backs up, too late. Where you look right now, you look at Jeff Teague, he's kind of surveying the defense and seeing what's going on. But look at that again, where you just lose focus, and there is that guy again. Kyle Korver knocking down the three.
Back cut, Millsap jams. You turn your head, it's over.
They move the basketball. I mean, that's the reason why they're on top of the East.
Dennis from behind the Mike Scott screen. Bangs in another three-pointer for Atlanta. Kyle Korver into the paint, off the glass, count.
Well, like you said, they could take it to 20.
John Wall, he lost the dribble on when Schroeder went down. Now Bazemore the other way. Korver.
Korver, bucket.
Layup. That is a Kyle Korver layup.
Bucket.
Good to see Kevin Durant. Take away. 10 steals for Atlanta.
And the thing is,
oh, baby! That was a deep one.
That was a deep one. You don't know what Kyle Korver is. He's going to find a way to get a shot off. You're way back in the lane. You didn't have to be that far back. Nene is back.
Wall to Gortat. Pass deflected, stolen by Korver. Kyle's going to take this one home. Behind the back to DeMar. Oh, what a play by Korver. How can you not love this team?
Outstanding. It's just good read by Kyle Korver. Look, pass behind the back, up to DeMar Carroll.
Bucket 50 in the third quarter. And a 5-point Atlanta lead. Kyle Korver. Bucket!
Bradley Beal keep going under.
Al swings it. Corner three for Kyle. Oh, yeah. At the way the ball moves, Perro zips it to an open Korver, and he gets the shooter's bounce. The love of the rim. Picked up by Tabo. Ahead to Mike Scott. Timeout Wizards. Hawks looking for their first shot. That goes to Kyle Korver. Tied at 2.
With his second block.
They go to Mr. Reliable for a corner three.
And Terrence Ross got lost once again.
He's now recovered to get Korver. Teague, good ball movement. Kyle's open. Bullseye. from three-point land at 47.2%. Kyle Korver with his third triple of the night. Jabbing at Hansbrough. Finds Korver for another open look.
I'm going to tell you something.
And a shot clock violation against Toronto. A two-quarter run of 13-2 ends on the Kyle Korver jump shot.
Well, that was a well-earned shot there by Kyle Korver.
Kyle, pull-up three. Bingo.
Terrence Ross is going to figure it out one of these days. He's going to figure it out. That Kyle Korver can shoot.
Kyle Korver with another three. He's got 20 on opening night. Teague works the pick and roll. Millsap going in on Gasol. Out to Korver for an open look, and he buries a three.
That's the guy you don't want to leave. If you got to take the lesser of two evils.
In the middle, Mike Scott kicks to the corner. Korver, three ball, nothing but net. And again, the Hawks' awareness of the open man, and they found it with the perfect pass. Kyle will put it up and drill it. Heritage falls on him.
The thing is, the mistake they made is to give him some room. If you switch, you got to stay on Kyle Korver. It's Kyle Korver. How you not know where he's at?
And he's not struggling. That is his fourth three-pointer.
How you not?
Mike Korver, and the Hawks are running. Damari Carroll spins it back to Kyle for three. Bucket! Timeout, Chicago.
Oh, man, that's a beautiful thing.
Kyle Korver comes back to the United Center and buries another three. His fifth of the night, and a textbook transition trifecta. And Damari Carroll's got it. Ahead to Horford. Kick out Kyle. Another three. Splash! Kyle Korver does it again.
It's just insane that, guys don't know where he's at to make those type of passes. Kyle Korver again gets there and one.
Fouled right in front of the Hawks bench. Kyle Korver is having a night.
Kyle Korver has smoked the Chicago Bulls. And look at here, they lose the ball here. Kyle Korver runs right into the shot.
Kyle Korver has 11 career four-point plays. He made 7 last season. Puts it in 7 at the foul line. We've taught among qualifiers to shoot 50% from the field, 50% from three, and 90% from the foul line.
Interested in seeing how the Atlanta Hawks handle Joe Johnson defensively. And this is where Atlanta's Korver fires moving. On the move, which you rarely see. It's usually Lionel Hollins in his first season as head coach of the Nets, replacing Jason Kidd, who left for Milwaukee. And Jason has done a good job with a surprising punt. Korver from way downtown. Another net turnover. That is number 8 on the Nets. Korver, beautiful pass. Korver scores. I mentioned the relationship between Mike Budenholzer and San Antonio head coach Greg Popovich. That's a 3-point attempt by Holzer on in a no-pay, be quiet, don't talk to me basis.
He probably gave me a couple quarters of nickels, but the rest is true.
Carroll, the pretty pass to set it up or wings it out. Teague for Korver. Beautiful play. Sets it up. Horford kicks it out. Korver, yes. Hawks up by 10. They've led by as many as 16. Nets able to get back into it. Move with the three. Here's Korver again. And off the inbound, Korver.
But we talked and he mentioned something interesting. He has to do the same.
Korver fires for three. Yes! Kyle
awaiting the winner of this series. Williams on Teague. Teague to Korver. Kyle Korver's first shot.
You have a guard in this league, the way that the rules are, that can create his own shot and make plays and play with pace and play out a pick and roll. Sure, you keep and give credit to the Hawks. They did just that.
Korver again, a good look. Kyle Korver has been wide open on his three-pointers. Millsap. Nice soft touch. And Bazemore kicks it out. Teague up top to Korver. Extra pass, Millsap. His three-pointer is good. Great ball movement. Korver fires a three. In and out and in again. His fourth three-pointer of the game. And just like that, the lead balloons to 11. Korver steps back. Knocks down another three. His fifth three-pointer of the game. Johnson gets inside. Horford the rebound. Horford pushing it up the floor, out to Korver. Korver fakes, fires a three. Bang! 74-48, a 23-3 run. This crowd is stunned.
Look at the bench, already understanding. I've seen his work. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Korver.
20 points.
Kyle Korver, and stay behind him.
And a terrific block by Kyle Korver. And Millsap gets knocked around, and that'll be a foul on Hansbrough. Our 4 of 11. The three-point land. And how about
No idea where Kyle Korver is.
got it off to Amir Johnson, a block, loose ball.
I know where he's at. I mean, that is beyond me.
Had the chair pulled. Butler had it blocked.
His first shot, and he's 91% at the foul line. His Korver from the other side. Kyle Korver selected by Commissioner Adam Silver, replacing the injured Dwayne Wade. Korver able to drill it once again. That's his third from downtown.
And it's going to be interesting, Chris, come playoff time, because he's a specialist.
Yes.
You know that's what he's going to do. Teams are going to have to run him off that three-point line.
Korver passed on a three and got a download of Butler of the Bulls.
That just goes
By Paul. Here comes Bosch. Korver, open, three, yes.
That's how you get back into it quickly.
Michael and myself have a great relationship. He came out actually to my final championship race last year and watched me perform. We came up a little bit short, but he stayed and gave me some words.
I wonder, they said it was 50-mile-an-hour winds coming in. Does he get motion sickness? I wonder if he gets motion sickness. Yes, I mean, he's going around a track.
Westbrook was such a spoiler, Reggie.
I'm just saying. I like the exhibition. But they got to play by some kind of rules, too. Don't you agree? No?
Korver from downtown.
When you have Kyle on the floor, so many easy layups just because he's spacing the floor. Everybody's looking out of the corner of their eye, trying to make sure they find where he is, but he sneaks back in that corner and knocks down that three.
Lowry from deep is kept alive. Korver with the opportunity for three. That will do it.